So, yeah, trade recap. Right, let's just get straight into it. This was my buy. This was what I had in mind for sells today. Right, and as you can see, it all played out, and I did not get in my move. Right, which I'm not happy about. I'm not actually too annoyed. I then, just to quickly sum it up, I then tried to catch counter buys. Really low risk. Like I lost 0.2%. De-risked the heck out of it because I ended about 12, and we had PPI news coming out at 1:30, and then I ended up just bullish. So a bit of a frustrating day. I'll show you DXY. Day is it? Wednesday. So I had buys, sweep of Asia lows. Sweep of Asia lows on the dollar, sweep of Asia highs on the EU, and then moving inverse correlating directions, right? Going to the higher time frame. Yesterday was CPI, where we had lower than expected, so a soft CPI, which pushed the dollar down, but my bias remained the same, right? Which is bullish. So as we were in this 1 hour bullish gap, Asia lows just resting beneath it, I was bullish, right? And fucking hell, and my target was this high, the external high. Reasoning, it's failed to make a new low. What does that mean? This is a weak high. Sweep of Asia lows inside of a 1 hour bullish gap, target is high. Right, now let's we'll go into the entry because I didn't catch a trade, and this was, I feel like this setup was similar on the 5 minute because there's low volume, the candles aren't too clean. You just know it's low volume, you can feel it, and it's just choppy. So the way I had planned it, okay, we take out Asia highs, right? We then refine it, so it's quite a bit too early here for me to enter. Right, I want to be waiting for around 7:30. Right, New York, London open, London session. So we then re-sweep the high, refine sweep, come down. 5 minute internal break. 5 minute external break. Now, what I wanted was some form of a retrace. I don't think I used the 1 minute enough. I feel like the 1 minute, if I'm day trading, I'm not swing trading, I'm day trading. I need to realise I need to actually use the 1 minute, low key. But none of these breaks were hella convincing either, except from the external break. So go through it. You've got this one, which doesn't break until this candle closes. Right, that's on that candle closure there. That's that low. Scale to the 1 minute. And we just ripped down. We genuinely just ripped down. So we get the high time frame wick rejection, right? High time frame wick rejection. I think we even get on the 4 hour. High time frame wick rejection. I think it's sweep of this candle. This 4 hour candle. That should be the same high that we're all talking about here. Yeah, it's correct. It's Asia highs. So we sweep it. Yeah, 4 hour candle, wick rejection. Good high time frame. Really high time frame. Right. Scale to the 5, or in fact, scale to the 1. Right. We get strong displacement away. And I think I'm just so not used to using the 1 minute I just don't use it. Strong displacement away. Right? Now we don't get the external brake here until then we run down here and we end up maybe off this fair value gap. So we get the strong displacement and we get the wick rejection. Now because I'm at work, the 5 minute is a bit more suited. It gives me more time to get in my entries. However, when price and these setups move quickly, just out of nowhere, like go to a moving slow, you know, just slow, and then just goes like, and it just starts coming down. That's when you want to be entering up there after 1 minute at times. This week, I should be entering after 1 minute, bro. Yeah, hella annoying, I won't even lie. Stop. Like this was the opposite direction, because I then wanted sells for DXY and buys for EU, which we sort of got. Not sort of got, which we did get, but obviously I entered pre-news, which is never a good idea. But risk management was followed like really tightly as well, so the loss was near to nothing, doesn't affect me. Here we have the sweep, right? It's just the fact that we don't get like a significant pullback. So like we close above these highs and we don't get a significant pullback. Oh well, we do. We get a retrace to the break line. I think we get this as well on the 5 minute. Not really. No, you don't. I think in these moments, you've just got to enter. Like, you've genuinely just got to enter. So what time do we break below? Well, we close below these lows at 125. What? Tweaking. 755. So 10 to 8. So down. That's like, that's a big, that's a, so that's 755 and it takes out like all of these highs. But the move on the EU to me seems bigger. Like it does take out the, like similar lows to highs on DXY to EU being these. I think this is sort of one of them, like, this is one of them setups where you are going to kind of miss if you are looking at the 5 minute. I'm going to start trading the 1 minute. Promise you now, from now, I will be trading the 1 minute. Close below these lows, wicks back to the break line. Now it's not a significant retrace, which you don't always get, okay? I like to think the majority of the time you do. But this is just one of them setups where you just, it was just the most frustrating is that I had this all like lined out. Like that was my bias from 5 AM this morning. And we got it. And it's quite a common thing. I have definitely had this happen to me a lot where I miss moves because because I just can't. The 5 minute just doesn't do it justice. That's where I'm a bit too disciplined. Just stuck to the 5 minute. Go to the 1 minute. I'm gonna watch back my other yesterday's trade because I can't remember it properly, but I do remember. I think I wanted buys for EU. I cannot remember, and I was waiting on the 5 minute. I didn't get like the confirmation, but price basically like I reversed like this. It was like choppy on the 5 minute, and then it started to just like run, and then like it didn't give no proper pullback. But like round here, I could have got like a 1 minute entry. But oh yeah, it ended up then coming back down. So you could have caught a big chunk of the move, or a chunk of the move, maybe a 1 to 2, 1 to 1, partials and trail. I'm not asked that it's not gone and hit a 1 to 5 hit dot on the TP, but it's a common theme. I get my trades ideas play out, I just don't get in on them. Not all of them, but some of them. Sometimes it's like this. It's really frustrating. So I'm going to look back at that, compare both, and see what we can do to improve. But I think for now, the 1 minute needs to be utilised. Or maybe just entering off the breaks. Like even if I did enter here, okay, just off like the closure, below that low. Like I'm still hitting nice R. That's still decent. Still very decent. And it hit the final TP point anyway, which is the external low. So yeah, man, we pissed a little bit. Obviously, I'm a lot more understanding. Price can do whatever it wants, like regardless of who or what you think, you know. Price. I can't believe I've missed. I can't believe I've had technically two biases correct. Like ideas, like I wanted the sells down to these lows, and then buys back up to this gap or even this high, and it's literally what we're getting now. Like I cannot believe that. I could. What should I go for sells? Is that what you guys? Who thinks I should go for sells? Sells from here. We are ranging, but anyway, that's it for today. That's it.